All right, today I'm going to talk to you guys about my breakdown of the Geto Boys, My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me. This starts off with Scarface in an alpha and theta state trance because he's staring into candles. Now, anybody who works with meditation or works with altars in their spirituality can understand this when looking into a flame. Alpha state deals with learning and meditation. Theta state deals with creativity, intuition, daydreaming, daymaring, and fantasizing. I stay alone in my four-corner room staring at candles. When Scarface is talking about he can't sleep, he's tossing and turning, he's dealing with being in a alpha and theta state trance from the candles that he was looking at. At night, I can't sleep. I toss and turn, candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. So when he's having blood come from his nose, he's in such a stressful state and he has anxiety. He's starting to have hallucinations. Now, you can interpret it the way that you want, but really the person that he's envisioning in this is none other than Bawan Samedi. Bawan Samedi is a Haitian Loa god that actually has a large and a huge criminal record. One of the things in Bawan Samedi's criminal record is stalking. But we have to remember that Bawan Samedi was actually a person who lived, and he became deified after he died. He was an assassin. He was also a partier. He had a lot of fun, and some say he was a 33rd degree Mason. He owned a black hat like I own one, a black suit, and a cane like my own. So next we're moving on to Bushwick Bill. Now Bushwick Bill, a lot of people don't know, in Icelandic folklore, he actually fits what is called a Huldavolk elf. Huldavolk elves have supernatural powers. And the biggest supernatural power they have is being able to shift between parallel worlds, and also at the same time, they are protectors within nature. Think of a parallel world like this. You're eating vanilla ice cream in this reality, but then you shift your consciousness and you eat chocolate ice cream in the other reality when you walk into the same store. You might like the vanilla ice cream in this reality you were just in, but when you shift into the other reality, you may not like the chocolate ice cream, but you're getting to be in between these two parallel worlds. You're doing the same thing. You're just having a different outcome or probability because you make a different choice. Bushwick Bill begins the verse by talking about how him and the Geto Boys are out trick-or-treating and they're robbing kids for candy and all this shit. Then he goes into talking about how him and his boys, the Geto Boys, Scarface and Willie D, see the guy who was haunting or who has been haunting them in their dreams. So what do? They start to jump the guy. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared and my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as fuck on the streets. My hands were all bloody from punching on the concrete. Now, what you're seeing here is Bushwick Bill shifting between those two parallel worlds. In one parallel world, he's over here because he's able to be seen by his friends. Huldavolk elves make themselves seen in another parallel world according to who they want to be seen by. When he shifts back after jumping the guy with Willie D and Scarface, then you see Bushwick Bill punching on the ground because that's not happening in the parallel universe or world that he's in at the time. Bushwick Bill is actually a powerful entity. Bushwick itself is a word that derives from Dutch language, and Bushwick, it means heavy woods, okay? The word Bill is English in origin, and the word Bill means resolute protector. So he's the resolute protector of heavy woods, which means he's a protector in nature, just like I told you. So this is why you know that Bushwick Bill is a Huldavolk elf. This whole video deals with shifting between parallel worlds, and it deals with trances that come from alpha and theta state or through staring into candles.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles.